right, let's get started. Welcome. We're here for just 10 minutes, one subject. So if you're ready to connect with real prospects and convert them to more business on Instagram, this is the place to be. I am Samantha Tunador with Atlantic Coast Mortgage. And when I help realtors build their business stronger as a lender, our business also grows. So in fact, what you're doing as real estate agents truly is an engine for our economy. Everyone gets better when you have more business. So my goal is to lock arms with you and help you with just daily actions that help you build your business so strong, you almost don't even know how you did it because it was high value. Low efforts would be nice, right? And certainly low cost. And social media is certainly proving to be a good way to do that. But we have to just be a little bit better, a slight edge better, right? So if you're on board to up your social media influence and convert more business, it's probably a good 10 minutes to spend here. I want to do a quick shout out to Karen at Echo Title. She sponsored this event. Karen, you're the best. Thank you so much for helping us share it and bring more agents together. You can follow her on Instagram. If you are at your computer, you could scan that and it will take you right to her Instagram account. She shares lots of knowledge as an attorney helping in the title industry. She's based in Ashburn. And then the other scan is for the Home Lender for You, where you'll get a lot of content from myself and from Tom.
Anyhow, I started feeling this come on yesterday.
So if you would follow us, we'd greatly appreciate that. You will find us answering questions you might not have known you had, and probably a good place to refer clients also. So if you want to grow your real estate business faster, smarter prospecting is generally your solution. So consider your entire sphere. Your entire sphere, everyone you know should be a future client or be able to refer you someone, right? And one of the things you want to do is connect more with them, but you also want to grow your sphere, right? Because the more people that think of you as a real estate agent, the more business you can have. Over 50% of clients generally referred to a realtor are referred based on referral. By introductions from friends, right? So what I love about Instagram is it gives you an endless count of friends. You can have as many friends as you want. There's no cap. Facebook has a cap. Instagram does not. Facebook is definitely your friends and family and kind of your retirement home, where Instagram is supposed to be people like you. And one of the things we always say in real estate is, how can you attract more people like you that like the same things as you do, that like the community that you sell and work and live in? So Instagram can give you that potential, and I'm going to show you how to get to those people. So if you like the idea of growing your sphere of influence by up to 100 people a day in less than 10 minutes, and it's free, this is probably also a good place to be. So when I think about my Instagram scroll and what I hear from a lot of real estate agents is, kind of boring. When I scroll, it's a bunch of other realtors. And, that's not my ideal client. It's a good place for me to connect and build relationships. So maybe I get that contract ratified. So absolutely. Do you want to be connecting with other agents? Sure. But when you scroll and it all looks like this, does your Instagram look like this? Do I see some heads nodding? They look like ads. And these ads are beautiful. Like the marketing companies are in your messages. They are in the front door. They want to help you have the best marketing. And then we follow the next person. And we have really elevated our marketing. And here's the thing. Consumers don't want to be sold to. They don't want that marketing. They're ignoring it. They're blocking it. They're not commenting on it. They're not engaging. So while it looks good, is it helping you grow your business? Probably not. Really super rare if it does. And it may have in the past, but in the past, there were fewer people, fewer realtors, right? Or there was less content. Now you have a very super busy, content-rich area, and you have to find a way to stand apart. And you probably, when you scroll, want to be connecting with people that would be good clients, right? So in your scroll, if you're getting to comment with people that are like you and are in your community, you got to think about who you do want to follow. And it's probably naturally your friends and family because Instagram prompted you to have them to follow each other. And then ideally, if you've done my Instagram basics class, I do have it saved as a highlight reel on Instagram. I can share it with you if you don't have the basics down. But ideally, you have this public profile and it's a creator, or also known as a professional account. You have this open area to just keep letting people in your front door. You can start building relationships. And when you're communicating with people that are a lot like you build on that relationship. So who do you want to be connecting with? People that work at the business down the street, the people that go to the local bakery, that are in your tennis club, that are in your bike club, people who use your local photographer, that go to the local bar, local groups, your kids' sports programs, that like travel like you do. It should be people that you would connect with that are a lot like you. Right? So if you think about the last 10 places you went, whether it was a club, a group, an activity, a retail store, I want you to think hyper local. What are the places you went to that were not Starbucks or, the big superstore, grocery store? What were the hyper local places and things that you've done recently? Maybe a fair or an activity. All of those people and groups have their own Instagram. And this is where I'm getting into the tip. This is important information for you to take away and go, oh, I can use this as a tool. So if you do things like go to the Delray Dog Fest, they have an Instagram, right? If you live in the Belmont Ashburn area, they have an Instagram for neighbors to connect. If you went to Cowbell Kitchen, a local bakery and boutique, they have an Instagram. The places you go have their own Instagrams to promote their business. Traditionally on social media, and social media coaches tell you, follow them, share content about them. Maybe they'll reshare it. Maybe you'll get a follower or two. Yes, absolutely. But I'm going to give you a trick that is going to be much more beneficial for your business. Would you agree you do things like this? Like you're in your community, you're active. It's part of your real estate business to be active and get to know more people. Well, here's your tip. Tip Top Tap Truck is a local, really adorable truck that brings beverages to local events. It's based out of Middleburg, Virginia, near me. They've got, if you look on the left of the screen, 1,956 followers that like them. These people are probably local to me and probably a lot like me or my ideal client. So when you click on their followers, these are people that are following them. And if you're following them and you're interested in them, maybe that ideal client. When I clicked through, I found Samantha. Samantha lives in Northern Virginia. She had 2 babies recently, and she's getting married in April. Probably a pretty good client, right? In the future. I would follow her. And on Instagram, it's follow for follow, right? Generally, if it's a public open account, sometimes they're private and you can still request. But when they land on your Instagram page and see that you're normal and that you're like them and that you also like Tip Top Truck or Cowbell Kitchen or Delray Dog Fest, that you have things in common, and they see less ads and more user-generated content, they're going to say, oh, this looks like somebody I'd want to follow. They'll get to know you, you'll get to know them, and you're building a relationship. What I love about Instagram is it's a shortcut to relationship building. At 9, a single mom at 9 p.m. could be on the couch after she's put the kids to bed, and she can start connecting and communicating with people in a much faster way than she ever could before, for free. People are spending their time in their scroll instead of watching TV or doing other activities. They're saying 2.5 hours a day is the average people are spending in their scroll. You want to be creating content and connecting. The connection part's the most important part. Connecting with people in your local sphere so you can become their expert when it comes to real estate. So there's your simple trick. Go follow the people that are following the groups you're interested in. And then you got to get a little bit better on social. Got to get away from the ads. So once you have those followers, right, they're coming and deciding to follow you. Let's say you start following 100 per day because Instagram is going to cap you. And then they start following you back. Your followers grow faster than they've ever grown before. But they've got to decide to follow you based on the content you're sharing. They're going to look at your wall. What do you want them to see? Well, it can be business related, and this is how I would relate it back. User generated content is content made by you instead of a third party. It is real, it's relatable, and the big companies are trying to get user generated content instead of professional content. Consumers are choosing user generated versus professional. I can share all kinds of stories on why they would pick you as their agent if you have this type of content instead of the paid for professional account content. You can get rid of apps, you can get rid of cost. You just got to get a little bit more basic on Instagram and you'll start winning more business. So how do you do it? You can become a community expert, sharing lists of things to do in your community, right? That's going to give them a reason to reach out to you. You can share a great quote, activities, inside look of what you're doing. Clearly they're having fun. It looks like they're writing a contract. You can absolutely educate or inform. Sharing your knowledge is very helpful and interesting to people. And you can tell stories. When you're putting the sold sign up, somebody else is going to say, oh, I know that neighborhood, or that's my friend's house, or, oh, wow, did you buy that or did you sell that? They're going to engage with you, right? So get a little bit better on the user generated content. So when you follow people, they want to follow you back. This can all happen in just little stages and steps. And as we wrap up, I just want to remind you, this is brought to you by the Tunador Group. We are so proud to lock arms with agents and help them increase their business every day through small actions that just simply make their business better. We're really fortunate to have a team of 6, myself, Samantha Tunador, my husband, Tan, Will and Lori, and then Sierra and is it Jane? Jen. It was escaping me and it was covered. So with our team of 6, we have almost 100 years of real estate, mortgage, and social media experience. We feel like we're the perfect power partner for you as an agent to help you grow your business exponentially. And we're really proud to be connected with a lot of power players in our community, including Karen Daly with Echo Title. Right here, you've got, you can save my contact information if you'd like. Just by simply scanning that will take you to my business card, along with Karen's website here, or follow us on social. I'm the home lender for you, and we'll get you connected there. Thank you so much for your time. If you found this helpful, we do have a realtor group on Facebook where we share relevant, helpful content every day, and you are invited in there. It is private, so your consumers don't see it, and we do share information there first. Message me. I'm happy to add you to our realtor group and keep you connected. And as always, we would appreciate your business and look forward to serving you and your clients. Thank you so much and have a great day.